Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, an NFC North rivalry renewed. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. We're through the first quarter of this season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Quay Walker.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Etienne again. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. On is Cade York for the PAT.
Cade York on for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
On the set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. There's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. They'll give him 4 yards before he stops, Gronk. It's 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
On the ready.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Love now off the play action. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Gain of 8.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the
I'm not going to call this a
46-yard
must-score
line.
drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't
Yeah.
need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Come on. Set.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Packers first down. 1st and 10
Ready.
at the 11-yard
Ready.
line.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
At the 9-yard line.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ready, check, Panther. Ready.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. He'll set up the screen. Here's a Dunte. Inside the 45. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
48 yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Brought in right side by Moore. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
What is up?
They'll toss it to Etienne. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Cade York now on for the field goal.
Cade York.
It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. York knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Check, huh?
Love out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Green. 6. Mega.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page.
Ready?
The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Yellow. Set, hut. 52 blue. Slice, blue striker. Set, hut.
Love on 3rd and short. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here we go. Set, drill, grit, flat, 95. Set, hut. Hut, hut.
And they just get the play off. Cut out left. And they'll get him down right along the line. So no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Got it?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Blue. Zoom black. 45. White. Set, hut.
Throwing his love on 3rd. That's caught for the first. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a second quarter lead. All right, Frog, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Now it's Manunga. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now here's Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for a Bears.
We'll slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 18 on the play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. On the move, headed right. And the pack gets home, they drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
They motion the tight end over. Third and goal, it's Williams. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
17. Packers 14.
On now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's caught out right by Golden. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Set.
Now Love on the play fake. That's complete to Musgrave. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Blue, 32. White, white. Ready?
Now toss. This is Jacobs. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Drill green.
To the air on third and long. As the field. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
70 left.
They'll run, Jacobs. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Let's go. Put.
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
Packers 21. Bears 17.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Williams from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
On second down, it's ETN. Continuing to move past the 45. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 13-yard line.
One guy with it. And that's not what the offense style about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. They'll run here. ETN. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Williams to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
24. Packers 21.
Now it's York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. All the time in the world. Catch made. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Smash. Red.
Love with it on 1st down. Cut out left. He has room past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield.
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. McManus on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. It's got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that new lead they have might not be safe, partner, because they're going to have to defend from the 40-yard line after the kick goes out of bounds. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Williams to throw on 1st. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Working from the gun, Williams. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. He'll throw it. On target to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Back to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So it'll be second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ready?
We'll set it down, score him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
Running on first here with Jacobs. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
39-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
6, Mega, ready. 10, Edo, Blue, Drill, Greek, Claws, Red. Ready.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3, black, blaster, 6. Right, white. Ready.
Love on third and short. Got his man. It's golden. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop running.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Set.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out at halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
Bears 24.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Now Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the gun, ETN gets it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Now here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Third down, here's Williams. He's underneath here for ETN. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears first down.
Williams set to pass. Here comes the screen from ETN. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Williams again. Buys time, rolling right. Dumped off to his running back. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Raise up. There you go.
To the air yet again, Williams. That's caught for the first. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. He took it all away. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. They go right back to ETN. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Takes it in at the 21. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 21-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Set. Black Ultra. Ready?
From the pistol, here's Love. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Set to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Set, cut. 45, white. Ready.
Love now to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready up.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
White. Let's go. Blaster. 6, 60, set.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's another.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again. Love. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kevin Byard comes up with it. The 30. The 10. Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Love back to it after the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
10 black, claws red, blue striker, green jack.
Second and 10. Love trying again. Pass it downfield, working the left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Drill green. Ready. Black 40. Rail. Yellow. Fly blue.
First down throw. Here's Love. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready?
Once more, it's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now it's second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
A second down throw here for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing his Love on third. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game.
Bears 39.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Off the play fake, Williams. The right side hauled in by Kmet. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Out of the gun to give to ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
His 48-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Air it out on third. Chased out to his right. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Williams on first down. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Williams from the gun. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 4-point game here in the fourth. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
49. Bears 46. Cade York to kick off.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with a great field position.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready. Blocks ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready.
Love from the gun. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have two to work with in this final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Jacobs running behind center. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His third total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they face second down. Williams to throw. Now set up the screen. Here's a Dunte. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
3. Is he in on 3rd down? And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Man in motion here. First down, Williams to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Into the second level past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First down, Chicago.
He gets them to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. So they're going to take their shot now and making things a one-score game. This, 42 yards from the right half. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Ready up.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, set, go.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They stick with Jacobs. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go. Set. Green, black, 95. Set.
Setting up to pass. He's got it to his running back. He has the Packer first down. And Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a kney. So a historic venue in football sees yet another